What up, though? It's your boy Greg Sparks, and you're tuning in to Buff Talk. I hope you guys enjoy my next video. Please subscribe, please like, and please leave comments.
Let me catch my
Let's
breath.
get it.
Watch your step. I'm in the game. It ain't no rules. We'll knock off red.
What up, though, people? Welcome back to Buff Talk. It's your boy Greg Sparks, and today I'm going to be talking about credit. The reason why I'm going to be talking about credit is because a lot of people don't understand how important credit is, especially where I'm from. If you're from the ghetto and you're from the hood, most likely your parents didn't teach you about credit. Most likely you probably had a gas bill or two in your name when you was younger, so your credit was probably already messed up before you can even establish your credit. Why is credit so important? Credit is so important because you can't do anything without it. You can't get a car, you can't get a house, you can't get loans from the bank, and these days you can't get certain jobs you want without credit history. Your credit score represents you. Are you trustworthy? Are you dependable? Are you responsible? Can you manage your finances? All these play a major part in your credit score. And these different lenders and these institutions, this is what they look at. Are you good with your money? Are you responsible? It's like your reputation. You out there, you trying to drop that new whip, that caddy truck, that Chally on 4Gs, Durango, the S550, or you might even want a crib. You got to get your credit together. It ain't about cash. I know a lot of people that's sitting on a couple of $100,000, but they still can't get the crib they want. They still can't get the whip they want just because they don't have credit at all. So a lot of times people are not going to take that risk on giving you the financing that you need. Anybody can have money, and just because you got money don't mean you're responsible. You could have $100,000 saved in your account right now, but that don't mean you pay your bills on time. That don't mean that you're responsible, and that don't mean that you manage your money well. So people judge you by your credit score, especially if they don't know you. It doesn't matter about your appearance. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, none of that. Now don't get me wrong. If you got the money to just buy what you want, of course you don't need credit. If you want that Lamborghini and it's $300,000 and you got $300,000 to pay, then cool, you good. But in that case, a lot of people with money still do financing. For example, they might want $1 million house. They might have a few million in their account, but that don't mean they just want to blow $1 million on a house. They might want to pay it down, because some people don't like a lot of money leaving their account all at one time. I know I'm like that. It's a lot of stuff that I can just cash out and buy, but I don't do it because I like to see my account build up. And what I would do is use my credit card. So basically when I use the credit card, it's basically like putting it on layaway, but I got it. I just pay it down. That way, while my money coming in, and as I accumulate more money, by the time I pay that debt off or whatever I purchase off, I won't even notice that the money left my account. Keep your credit score good. Your credit score can definitely help you in the long run. If you ever come to a financial crisis, your credit will pull you through. It's easy to get money when you have good credit. It's easy to get a $10,000 loan, a $5,000 loan, business loans. Credit is leverage. You want to keep your credit good because your credit can help you in your time of need, and it can help you save money. With good credit, you will have lower interest rates and you will get the best rates possible. Meaning, if you get that new car you want, you might only have to pay $300 to $400 a month for it. But if you have bad credit, then you might pay $500 to $1,000 more for a car, and it's not worth it. Sometimes you just got to be patient and get your credit together. Typically, I would say it takes about 2 to 3 years to get your credit right, depending on what you have on your credit. If you don't have that much stuff on your credit, as far as student loans and medical bills and a bunch of other collectancies or whatever, then you can build your credit pretty fast with a credit card, probably a year. But if you have a lot of stuff on your credit, then it's probably going to take some time. There are ways that you can boost your credit. You can boost your credit by using trade lines or authorized users. Basically what this is when a person adds you to one of their credit card accounts. So all their positive credit history reports on your credit. So say if they had good credit and they didn't have this account open for 10 years. So all their good payment history is going to transfer to your account. So it's going to make your account look like their account. It's going to make it look like you pay your bills on time every month. And it's definitely going to boost your credit up high. Now usually people don't like to add people to their account, even though it won't affect their account. Some people just don't do it. Some people do add people to their account, but they charge them fees. People can charge you anywhere from $100 to $1,000, just depending on that person. But everything with these authorized users and these trade lines are legal. So it's legal. So I can add you to an account and they can help boost your credit. Now the only bad thing about it is if this person no longer pays this account or keep it in good standing and start messing up and missing payments, then it can affect your score. So you want to make sure whoever adds you to their account that they're responsible and they don't play about paying their bills. I think it's good for people to do it. When I first got my credit together, I got added to someone's account, to help me be able to get my own credit cards and establish my own credit. And once I got my credit score up, the person took me off their credit account. So if you know anyone that can add you to their account to help you get your credit where it needs to be, just so you can start establishing your own faster, then do it. But if you're scared to get added to someone else's account because you're scared they might not pay their bill or they might miss a bill and it can affect your score, then don't do it. There's 5 factors that makes up your credit. Payment history, which is 35%. With payment history, you want to make sure you pay your bills on time every month. I'm talking every single month. Do not miss a payment because it's very important that you make all your payments. Even if you don't pay all the money, at least make some type of payment to that account. Credit utilization, which is 30%. Credit utilization is very important as well. The reason why is because the credit that is given to you, they want to know how well do you manage this credit. So for example, say you got a credit card with $1,000 on it and you spend just $100 out of that $1,000. That's a 10% utilization rate, which is considered good. They're going to look at you like, we gave him $1,000 on a credit card and he didn't use a lot of the credit. So they're going to look at you like you're responsible and you know how to manage money. Now say if they lend you $1,000 on your credit card and you spent $900, then that's bad. That's 90% of the money that they gave you. So they're going to look at you like you're high risk, you don't know how to manage money, and it's definitely going to drop your credit score all the way down. The best thing to do when it comes to credit utilization is to keep your balances low. I don't care how much money they give you. I suggest that you keep it between 10 to 15%. That's usually what I do. You don't want to go past 29%. 29% is cool, but if you go anything over that, it's definitely going to affect your credit score. Length of credit, which is 15%. Length of credit is how long you had credit. Typically, you want to have at least from 5 to 10 years of credit history, really 10 years plus. That's like perfect, especially if you've been paying your bills on time. But by me being younger and just starting to establish credit, my length of credit is not that long. But as long as you keep the accounts open, especially credit cards, you'll definitely get your length of credit up fast as you grow older. Everything is time consuming. Credit inquiries, which is 10%. Credit inquiries. Now, credit inquiries can hit you hard. Credit inquiries is when you get your credit pulled. You want to keep your inquiries low. So don't go trying to finance a car if you know you're not going to get the car that you want. Don't go finance a house if you know you're not ready. Everything is time consuming and it's a game. So you got to play this game to win. Don't go getting your credit pulled if you're not sure you're going to get whatever you're trying to get. It's all type of ways that you can, pull your credit score up to check your credit score to see how high it is before you apply to get the things that you want. You can go to myfico.com, or you can even sign up through Experian and pay for it. But usually you can get a free credit report every year. You just got to look into it. And types of credit used, which is 10%. And what they mean by types of credit used is credit card accounts, mortgages, car loans, and personal loans. Those are all different types of credit being used. Some people only have credit cards, some people only have a car loan, some people only have a mortgage. But it's best to have a mixture of debt, because you need debt to build credit. You just want to keep your debt positive. I hope all the information that I gave you guys today was useful. I hope someone take advantage of it and really use it. If anyone has any questions about credit, you can email me and I'll help you. If you're interested in getting added to someone's account or trade line, I definitely have those available and I do charge. But I hope this video was useful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on Buff Talk.